Okay, I'm going to record this now. All right, so are you ready for what I'm about to tell you? Okay. Okay, I think I have your attention. You're ready. Okay. Here it is. You are important in this world. You were here for a reason. It may not be clear to you what your reason is right now. It's not clear to me right now. We're not having a conversation about it. But what I do know is that you're here right now. What I do know is that you are needed right now. What I do know is that the universe picked you to be here right now. So amazing. So any place where you have hatred in you, fear in you, uncomfort, maybe you're coming up against hardnesses in you where things have to be this one particular way. I want you to look at it. I want you to let go of it and release it as much as possible. Now, you're never going to get rid of fear. Fear is instinctual. It helps you stay alive. You need to be able to stay alive. So if somebody's like has a gun at you, you need to be able to absolutely do something about it. You need to feel your emotions. You need to be there, but you are supposed to be here. Even if you're feeling sad about it right now, I'm going to tell you, we picked this life and we made it hard and we came in a hard time, but you can align to something different with it. So I will say that there is immense work that has been done on this earth in the past week. In the past week, all 50 states have had a march for Black Lives Matter. All 50 states. That's not including all of the countries across the world, all the way to New Zealand. The Maori were out like having conversations and actually doing some ritual dances for, and that's their native people in New Zealand. It's just that there's always hope. You are the hope. You are the moment. You are here for right now. And it's been hard. You're absolutely right. It has been hard. But your time to shine and to be who you are is right now. So I want you to take some deep breaths. Take peace. And in your ear, when you're wondering and you're worrying, is it true that I'm here? You're here. Hear me in your ear saying, Janny said I'm here for a reason. Janny said that I'm here. Let's just do it. Let's just be in this moment as much as possible, not worry about what happened before, not worry about what's going to happen into the future, but just keep ourselves in this now momentum where we're shifting just to the now and keeping and knowing to the now. The more you're in this now, that you're okay right now, that you're safe right now, that you're in this divine, amazing place right now. How do I know it's amazing? I've seen it. I've been in it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I see it. I feel it. I hear it. This place is alive more than we are alive. Trees are alive. The sky is alive. The grass is alive. Everything that is around you is alive, supporting you and helping you. So when you are worried, when you are thinking, I really don't know, I'm having a hard time, I want you to take a deep breath, blow out through your mouth, get that vagus nerve kicking, try and getting yourself relaxed in that space, try and get yourself there, and then begin to pull that energy into you. I think we've talked about this, right? Pull it in. I'm bringing happiness and health to me. So there we go. Look at that. It's already going up. Pull that energy and do it right now as you're sitting there. Prop up your phone. If you're driving, don't do it if you're driving. But if you are, I'm bringing happiness. I'm bringing alignment to the universe. I'm bringing everything as my happiness for good. Bring it in. Feel your arms get light and supported and energetic. Have that experience right now where you're really pulling in those energies of comfort and peace to help you. So when you are in this point, allow yourself to have the experience of being so true to who you are. Breathe in. Oh, it's so comforting, isn't it? It's just so amazing. I'm so lucky to have you. I want you to know that. I'm lucky to have you. I'm lucky that you're here all the time. I'm lucky that you show up. I know I am. I super appreciate you. I I think that in this time when things are difficult and really that there's a lot of unrest. But I have said this before, and you may have remembered me saying this. You may not remember me saying this. But one of the things I've said is it usually takes 30 to 40 years for something that is started to really begin to shift and change within a culture. 30 to 40 years. We're really, really shining. Oh, somebody, there's an angry face. I'm going to assume that was an accident. But that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. So I hear you in my head all the time. I've actually had clients, people who have had dreams about me where spirit was, had them have a dream about me. I showed up in their dream, and, you know, I remember, it's so funny to me. Now, I know we're multiple dimensional spirits. I don't know what's going on with my mouth today. I know that, right? Okay, you know that. We know that. We've had this. We know this, that we can be on multiple dimensions and realms in one time. Really, though, you're kind of just conscious about this. Kind of just conscious about this one right here, right? Even though you're in different areas right now, you need to be conscious of right here, right now. You're not going to be like, okay, well, my soul is living 10 other lives. Let's not think about that. Okay, let's not think about that right now. We're living right here, right now. Uh-oh, I lost my train of thought. Sometimes this happens. Hang on, let me see if there's, because I just got interrupted then. 20 to 30 years. Oh, look at that. Did you see that whole like screen just light up? So I'm hearing the name either Susie or Sharon coming forward with me right now. I'm sorry, we're just jumping into a quick reading. This feels like somebody who would have passed of a dementia or Alzheimer's, because that's resonating with somebody. She would have been a female. Let me just put her into an S name. I don't want to say it's just Susie or Sharon because she makes me feel S name with dementia. And I also need to talk about the woman who passed with a heart attack. This feels like it went. So she's showing me having the heart attack and then kind of being immobilized for a few hours before getting help. So she's showing me that. She's also showing me I need to talk about who on here just had a breakup. They're singing a Madonna song into my head, which is my sign and symbol for a breakup. Oh, there's an angry sign again. I'm looking. I have the S name. I don't know if I'm not getting it because I've been seeing that I don't get it on here. So I'm just going to look really quick here while I'm in that special. I'm not able to see everything. That's what oh, that it, Okay, I'm not seeing anybody answering that, which is always my sign and symbol for somebody that passed of Alzheimer's. So, or some sort of dementia that they come in and just hijack my brain totally. And I know like I have the whole squirrel thing, but it's not. Um, so I'm just looking and seeing. Okay, hang on a second. Your son's wife just left him. So this is your like son's love of his life is what I'm hearing. Nicole, you're on here. Okay, who is Chandron? Okay, I want to talk about Chandron. First, I want to talk about Cindy. Cindy, I see that your son is no, it feels like I want to talk about Cindy. I want to talk about your son. Makes me feel like she's the love of his life. Is that true? Do you know that to be true? Oh, I am pressed bow time. Okay, I'm not seeing any responses, so I'm gonna have to just hey, Kayla. Thank you. First time viewer. I appreciate it. Well, okay. So I'm not seeing a response. Cindy, I just want to say this. It looks like your son is, like, quite honestly, it looks like she was the love of his life. I'm not sure he's like, I see him slipping into some sort of depression, but one of the things that I'm getting seen is that I don't necessarily know if they're going to get back together. So I'm not seeing that actually. It's almost like I'm seeing one of the things that I'm seeing is that that there's this you know what they're playing me like the Madonna Sean Penn thing, like they may actually come back together as friends, but it's going to be like he was the love of her life. Yeah, he felt they were soulmates. Exactly. So one of the things I want to say is I'd like to tell him, and I don't necessarily think he's very open to me, but I would like, yeah, no, I would like for him to kind of get some therapy and have him have a discussion with somebody about it, because he needs to know that this is not the end of the world, even though it feels like it's the end of the world. Yeah, he's very depressed. So so one of the things that happens in my mediumship is if there's super pain in people, they'll direct me there, even if it's going through you. Okay, I have to say that. So, but he does need to get his emotions out. Get him to a therapist as much as possible. Drag him. Okay, so Nicole, your grandmother coming through. You know what? I got to tell you, she is one of the things I want to say. Normally, I said they just sort of took control of the night. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, so she tells me, why is she telling me for you to be careful? She's making me feel like you're like you not like be careful that you don't fall or trip. I don't know if that means you just recently trip or fell. So she's talking about you tripping or falling. So she's saying, and she's also talking about flowers with you. So I don't know if you just put in a bunch of flower bed. She always comes through to me. Okay. Good. I'm glad to see that he's in therapy, because he needs to be in therapy, and keep him in therapy, because he needs to have that. She always comes. Well, she must love you, Nicole. That's all I can say. All right. I actually have a client 4 minutes ago, and I don't want her to think I'm totally rude, because this is totally rude. So I just want to say thank you so much. I'm going to talk more about what am I going to talk about tomorrow? I'm going to talk about how you are supposed to be here. Why oh, you're planting flowers now, of course, so that's why she would do it. That's why she's going to confirm that she's here, to let you know that she is watching over you. Don't, whatever you do, don't trip and fall, okay? She's watching out for you. So see light, be light. Have a wonderful night, and I will check you in tomorrow. And don't give up. I said it has taken us years to get to where we're at right now as a society and culturally. We're bringing out really bottom of the pit stuff. It's going to be, it can be very painful, but try not to be warring inside yourself with it. Try to allow it to move through you, cry through it, allow and stand up to every moment that you can. All right. I love you guys too. Thank you so much for being here. Again, see light, be light. I'll check you later. Ciao. Bye.